But I had an idea. What if I found a collection, just a cavalcade of old tweets from all of our coworkers, including myself, including all of us here at WFAN, and we played a game where Tiki would have to guess who tweeted it. So I thought of this a few weeks ago.
It's now X.
Well, now it's X,
But
right.
it was Twitter when a lot of these people were writing these.
That is true. And I also still think of it as Twitter. So thought of the idea. Sean did a great job a little bit. I did a great job, I think, of finding these old tweets.
You, a lot of it.
I mean, a lot of it. And then we're like, okay, this sounds like fun, but what should we call it? So we had a couple of different names that were popping into our head. Out of respect for the fact that it's now X, we thought, what about calling it Who X'd It?
Who X'd it?
Who X'd It?
Who X'd it?
But then the other day, something hit me like a ton of bricks. Who X'd It just doesn't work. What if we call it Posting and Toasting? So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time and maybe the last time, I have no idea, a brand new segment called Posting and Toasting.
It's time for Posted and Toasted on Evan and Tiki.
Posted and Toasted.
Dude, you got the name wrong.
You came up with the name, knucklehead. Posted and toasted.
Posted and Toasted, of course, in honor of the great Walt Clyde Frazier. So, here's our first post. And Tiki, you tell me who posted it, and maybe we toast. From January 30th, 2011.
2011.
Random thought here at MSG.
January 30th.
Glasses on chicks is very attractive.
And this is someone who works here at WFAN.
That is correct.
And they are still working here.
That is correct. I'll read it again for you. By the way, I'm not even sure if the grammar's right on that. Random thought here at MSG. Glasses on chicks is very attractive.
Oh, that's-
Wouldn't it be glasses on chicks are very attractive?
Glasses on chicks are. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the person who posted
Right.
had a grammar mistake as he referred to women as chicks.
Well, this was over a decade ago.
Yes.
And I'm assuming this guy was not married. This has got to be Loogie.
You're wrong.
What? Who was that?
Not Loogie.
Not
Oh,
Loogie.
come on, Tiki. This is obviously Sal.
You're wrong.
Who is it?
The very first person on Posted and Toasted is me. I'm an attractive woman.
Wow.
That's right. I was sitting at MSG, apparently at a Knick game, and I was like, you know what? Random thought. I think the reason I posted that, I think I had a date the next night with a...
Oh, I forgot you weren't married then either.
I'm an attractive woman. That's right.
Does your wife wear glasses?
Yes, she does. All right. Thank God. All right. Number 2. Are you ready? Is this hot dog sandwich? Hold on a second. I'm sorry. It's from November 5th, 2015. Is this hot dog a sandwich debate real? You eat with one hand, therefore not a sandwich. The net's real purpose, a pointless debate. Ha, 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 ha.
The Nets, like the New Jersey
No,
Nets?
the net, I think, as the internet.
Oh, the net. I'm going to say, that's BT.
You're wrong.
You think that's BT?
Yeah.
I'm
Talking about a
obs-
sandwich debate.
I'm absolving myself because I know who this is.
You know who this is?
I do.
It's you?
No.
It is not Sean Morash. In fact, this is kind of funny. It's you, bro.
You want to go inside of me? Go ahead. What?
Yeah, you tweeted that. You posted it. Is this hot dog? I can't believe I knew I had to whip a Tiki in there.
Right.
Is this hot dog a sandwich debate real? You eat it with one hand, therefore not a sandwich. The net's real purpose. Hashtag a pointless debate.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber.
Yeah, it's you.
No wonder you got rid of Twitter, Tiki.
All right. I don't even remember that.
That's right. I found a post that you actually put out there. Are you ready for number 3?
Yes.
More importantly, does Tiki still believe it's not a sandwich?
It's not a sandwich.
Okay.
So your opinion remains the same.
Of
on
course
this.
it remains
You
the
just
same.
forgot that you shared that with the world
Especially
8 years
people
ago.
who put ketchup on it.
What does that have to do with it, though?
He's trying to
Trying to
angle me.
trigger him.
Ketchup's the only accessible
Nope.
condiment. All right.
Nope. Mustard.
You could
Maybe
go
some relish.
mustard and ketchup, but not just ketchup. You're not 6 years old.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Not the point of the segment, so I'm going to withhold the argument.
Sean's about to explode.
And I have some French fries with my ketchup and hot dog.
And this one is from October 11, 2016. I'm not afraid of creepy clowns because the guy underneath the costume is either a social studies teacher or a dip bleep.
That's going to be Sal.
You're wrong.
How am I wrong on that?
Very, very bad.
Maybe
at this
because
game.
it's in my head because Sal just dressed up like a clown.
I'm going to say that's Chris McMonagle.
You're gonna go.
You're wrong.
Wow, geez, you guys suck at this. The answer is I'm not afraid of creepy clowns because the guy underneath the costume is either a social studies teacher or a dip bleep. Is our wonderful morning host, Greg Giannotti.
You guys suck.
Wow, 0 for 3. All right, this is a good one.
I knew I was not going to be good at this game.
All right, well, maybe you'll get one right. Rubio just utterly undressed Trump on healthcare.
What?
Rubio on pace for 50-point night, 4 for 5 with 6 RBIs, 64 at Winged Foot. And that was on February 25th, 2016. I think the reference would be to Senator Marco Rubio and a reference to Donald Trump. Rubio just utterly undressed Trump on healthcare. Rubio on pace for a 50-point night.
Right.
4 for 5 with 6 RBIs, 64 at Winged Foot.
It's got to be Boomer because he's the only one here that plays Wingfoot.
You're wrong.
You think Boomer was out there saying Marco Rubio just
don't know.
undressed Donald Trump on healthcare?
I'm thinking about the Wingfoot reference. I know none of you have played Wingfoot.
I'm thinking about how wrong this person was about Marco Rubio undressing Donald Trump.
I'm trying to get the answer right.
So somebody sat there on that debate night and was like, oh, Rubio just beat the crap out of Trump. Meanwhile, Rubio was out of the race within days. So you had your guess. What's your guess?
I'm going to go Jerry Recco.
You're wrong.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. You want a third guess?
I mean, I have no idea. I'm trying to think who knows Wingfoot enough to reference it.
That's why I went Recco with the golf.
Well, think about somebody that would make a comment on politics and then bring it to 3 different sports performances. Me?
You're wrong.
It's not me.
I mean,
By the way, if Beningo tweeted enough, I'd say him.
The answer
Bad
is,
job by me.
The answer is Brandon Tierney.
I was wrong.
oh, dude, of course.
You know what? That does sound like a BT tweet.
That one makes perfect sense.
So now you hear it in his voice?
Yes. Well, no, I know he cares about Wingfoot. He
Ladies-
probably played it, and he loves golf
I'm about
and
to
baseball.
That is
So,
true.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad by me.
I'm about to present to you one of the craziest posts I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like this. What I'm about to read, I'm not kidding, is from June 30th, 2013. 2013! Because the
a decade
person
ago.
that posted this is a freaking oracle. In fact, as soon as I'm done, when we figure out who this is, I'm retweeting this and I'm sending this to the opposite of Old Takes Exposed. Because this, what's the opposite? Hot Takes Exposed?
Yes. Well, cold takes.
The opposite of cold takes. Yes. Okay.
Hot takes. Hot takes realized, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Here we go. June 30th, 2013. With Bargnani coming to the Knicks and also represented by Leon Rose, why not just make Leon Rose the Knicks GM and save some dough?
Wow. Wow.
So this person sarcastically said they should just make Leon Rose the GM. We'll save some money and time. And literally 7 years later, it happened. And here we are celebrating the brilliance of Leon Rose. So who around WFAN is a freaking oracle?
Spike?
You're wrong.
Spike.
Yeah, you could, like you said sarcastically.
I have to-
A Philly guy.
I have to be honest. I didn't even include Spike in this game.
Oh,
Like,
well,
I did
see,
not
so I get another
search-
guess. I get another guess.
You get another guess.
Why not? It's in 20. So Loogie was too young.
June 30th, 2013.
He wasn't 11, T.
But he was 24.
Thank you for that. I was 27.
Were you?
Yeah, I'm 38.
Bargnani to the Knicks. He's represented by Leon Rose. Let's just make him the general manager.
I have no idea.
You're wrong.
I have no idea. It's not a guess. You got to give a guess.
Okay, it's I don't know, McMonagle.
You're
Who
wrong.
the hell was it?
You want to guess, Sean?
Yeah, I am going to go Basketball Thought 2013 in the weeds. I'm going to go Keith McPherson.
You're wrong.
I have to give this guy credit because I've given this guy a lot of flack over the years for getting things wrong, specifically the name of a football team that would reside in Washington, D.C. So, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm reporting it's the Admirals.
Boomer Esiason.
Oh, he's the greatest general manager in the world.
Kudos to Boomer. 7 years early, predicting Leon Rose to be the next GM or president of the New York
Boomer
Knicks.
probably knew that, actually.
You think so?
Yes. Boomer knows things.
I don't think so.
Just not out of Washington.
Well, thank you for playing the first and maybe last edition of Posted and Toasted.
Who X'd it?
Or who X'd it? And by the way, let me just send a little message to all my coworkers here at WFAN. It's too late. It's too late. I've already gotten a catalog of old social media posts.
The NL East is over.
So let me address him for a second. Can I address Sal Licata?
Yes, please.
And I'm actually going to compliment him. Like, I'm addressing him. I'm angry, but I also have deep respect for Sal Licata. Sal Licata is the one guy at WFAN who literally went through his social media
And scrubbed it?
Oh, come on. Because when I was searching and finding all of these glorious old posts for this potential segment, I've got so many of Brandon and so many of G and so many of Boomer and even so many of you, Teak, and so many of Shaun and so many of Keith. I got them. I got the receipts. But the one guy that gave me trouble was Mr. Let me delete everything from 2020 and earlier.
And this was before you started doing this?
Clearly, because I started doing this weeks ago. So I'm not, I'm complaining selfishly because he's made this job a little harder, but I compliment him.
Right, but
obviously he cared enough to get rid of it.
But
Good
did
for
he
him.
have crazy tweets?
I have no idea. How would I know?
We'll
They're all
never know.
gone.
But you can see how he tweets now. Does he tweet crazy things?
Nah.
Have you listened 10 to 2?
Yeah, but that's his on-air personality.
I don't
It's
think
different.
he- I don't
I think people have different. Sometimes people have different on-air personalities, meaning on radio versus social media personalities.
See, here's what I don't know. Now, the tweet I read about myself was me making a comment as a single guy. All right, would I make that comment in 2024? No. I'm an attractive woman. First of all, I wouldn't even use the word chicks.
Yeah.
I just think I just wouldn't use it. I'm being honest with you. So, yeah, I'm not the same person as I was a decade ago. But the question is, was he scrubbing his social media of things of that nature? Or is he scrubbing it because there's a sports opinion he doesn't want people
is
to
there
find?
anything left?
There's nothing left.
So it's completely scrubbed. It's not like subjectively. Or,
It doesn't feel I couldn't find anything earlier from 2020.
Well, maybe he didn't tweet before 2020.
Nah. He scrubbed it. Good for him, by the way. Just makes my job more difficult. That's okay. But guess what? Challenge accepted. I'll find some.
How the hell are you going to find them?
I don't know.
There's no database, no
There's a
archive.
day. I know people who save them, and then they'll send them to me. Trust me. I'll get them.
I'm a loser.
I'll find them. Thank you very much for participating in the first ever, what are we calling this again? Posted and Toasted.
Yeah, I sucked at this.
Thank you. Yeah, you got nothing right.
Nothing.
You realize that?
Yeah, I do.
You couldn't get one freaking question
Because
right.
I don't do social media.
It's not about social media.
You're wrong.
It's about knowing your coworkers.
I tried to logically get to the solution.
Yeah.
I have a fun Sal note on scrubbing the Twitter
Go
I've
ahead.
just discovered.
Yeah.
So I just searched Old Takes Exposed and Licata, figuring maybe that's why.
Yeah.
And apparently Sal had tweeted something, somebody tagged Old Takes Exposed, and Freezing Cold Takes said, I can't see that because that account has me blocked.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that Sal blocked Freezing Cold Takes and then scrubbed everything because he was getting a lot of those in his way. So he went and swiped out a bunch. Why else would you block Freezing Cold Takes and don't want to
Right.
scrub?
The NL East is over.
Interesting.
Oh, that's probably why he did it.
Interesting.
Because of last year.
Didn't want every
Or 2
dumb
years ago,
sports
I should
opinion.
say.
Yeah, but we
right.
all have dumb sports opinions.
course.
I mean, I've got so many in there.
Half the reason we're all in the air is because we have dumb sports opinions.
Yeah, look, things
And
don't
you
age
sold
well.
it. You sold it.
Things don't age well. I'll never forget Beningo. This is before I was working with him. Famously said, you could find the audio of this, Victor Diaz is going to be better than either David Wright or Jose Reyes.
Bad job by me.
Like, it happens. It just is what it is.
I was wrong. I admit it.
I'm trying to think of the dumbest thing I've said on the air.